Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. My name's Milo. My pronouns are they, them. Running a bit late today, sorry about that. Okay, so last time we did a little showcase of the cool indie games in the No Ice in Minnesota bundle for a good cause. The Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota is what the funds are going to. Much needed. And the bundle's still active for at least another 11 days. So go check it out and support it if you can. One of the things that's in here that I didn't show was Baba Is You, a wonderful little puzzle game that I've been playing off stream. And I don't think you want to see me staring at puzzles for 10 minutes trying to figure them out. But it is a wonderful game and I do recommend it. But the creator Hempuli, aka Avi Takari, I think, has made a bunch of other games, lots of games, in fact, lots and lots. So rather than trying to dig through them in any comprehensive way, what I'm going to do today is focus on ones that are specifically spin-offs of Baba Is You, because now that I've played it, I feel attached to it and the characters. So there'll be things like It's a Me, a platformer where you play as me, one of the other characters in Baba Is You. Baba Is You Extreme, Baba Is You Quiz, Baba Is You, Baba Files Taxes. There's a lot of funny, silly little things coming out of it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Cool. So I've got a little folder of games here. Hi, Captain. How's it going? How's your archipelago going? Asymmetrical, or what do you call it? Asynchronous? Yeah. Stream. Where did I put these games? Here they are. Found them. Okay. So I guess what we'll start off with is something, I don't know, if you played Baba Is You, you might not be aware of the original version of Baba Is You, which was a Game Jam game for the Nordic Jam 2017. So it's only short. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit rushed today. I didn't quite set this up properly. Okay. Most of the checks are in Captain's 2 Zelda games. So he's blocking people. You're being the Burger King, aren't you? Sending more people to the restaurant. So yeah, Baba Is You, which is a very clever concept where you can change the rules of the puzzles. It started as a jam game, so I'll just play through a few levels of that version. I might need to get Joy to keep running, just... Yep, that looks good. Okay, so Baba wasn't originally this cute little four-legged creature, which you can see on this background here. Apparently they were originally some kind of robot with only one sprite. So this version is a bit more basic. It doesn't have animations as much. One of the very distinctive things about Baba Is You is the sort of sketchy, like shaky animation of all the game elements. It's a very distinctive look. My D-pad's being a bit twitchy. And if you've played the game, you'll recognize some of these puzzles. They are in the full game. But in the jam version, apparently water is goop, as you can see up the top there. So yeah, a lot of the puzzles in this version made it into the full game, either, you know, adapted a little bit or tweaked. What do I do here? Oh yeah. often you just change something else to win. Yeah, I remember this one. Now I am the wall. So it's really remarkable. Excuse me? Oh yeah, the grass. I forgot the grass stops you. Did this version have undo? Ugh, I don't even remember. Yeah, Z. Apparently I haven't mapped Z. So yeah, I do recommend checking out the full version, but the Jam version is still available on Hempuli's itch page. I feel like this sprite, it didn't quite get repurposed, but there is a robot in the full game that looks a little bit like this. So it sort of lives on in a way, this original version of Baba. Okay, before Keke makes Baba not you gotta change this rule, although I probably don't want to move Is down because it could be useful. So we'll move Keke down. Oh yeah, this is also our introduction to Best, which gets some use. What it does is it makes sparkles on your character sprite. In the full game, anything that is win gets similar sparkles, and Best is used very occasionally to give a similar effect without having the win effect. So we actually want to get maybe bones moving. I forget how I solved this before. The only reason I'm playing this now is because I've solved all these puzzles before, so I know how to solve them if nothing else. So that frees up win, but it's moved against the wall, which is bad. But we do have an Is up here. We can just make Baba win. No, we can't. I think I've messed up. Okay. Why don't we just... Hang on. Can I get underneath this? No. I can't do that before Keke gets over there. I guess we don't need the Is. So maybe Is the best one to move. And then we can get Keke out. Get the... Oh. But then we can't get the bones to move. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, let's think about it. Suggestions welcome, Captain. I don't know how to get the win out without having bone move. Actually, let's just do this. Get Keke back inside. Hit the wait command. Now Keke can be us and move win out. That's got to be the key. And now that Baba is not us, Baba can be win. Hey. So yeah, there are multiple solutions to a lot of these puzzles sometimes. Oh yes, I remember this one. Okay, let's not get killed by walls. Hi Gibbon. How's it going? But wall is still stop. But if... So wall is stop, but bone is not stop. So if wall is bone, we can just walk out. But nothing is flag, so we just need to make bone flag. Bone is flag. So this is the Game Jam version of Baba Is You. It's only got 14 levels. So I figure I'll just play through those real quick. And then we're going to do some spin-offs. Other things coming out of Baba. Okay, Empty. Empty is introduced quite late in the main game because it's a very strange property. So any square that doesn't have a sprite in it is empty. Ice is always slip because we can't move that. You can do a funny thing on this one where empty is best and everything goes sparkly. But that doesn't actually do anything. I think this doesn't work because you can... One thing I'm thinking of. You can make empty is win, which means any square that's empty will cause you to win. Oh, but I figured since I was in a square, that square wasn't empty. But I guess if you move into an empty square, the win takes effect before it becomes non-empty? I don't know. There's weird edge cases like that. Oh, hi, Zed. And Pokechess. Hello. Zed is here. Milo is good. Thank you. I appreciate that kind of rule. This is Baba Is You, but this is the Game Jam version from the original Nordic Jam 2017. The full game came out in 2019, I think, but it was predated by this little prototype, you might say. And Baba looks quite different, as you might notice. Okay, so there's a lot of Kekis moving around. Love is win, but we can't get to love because lava is kill. Does this work? I wonder. You can't always chain things, but if you... Yeah, KK is love and KK is win. Yeah, so both things are true. So then you can just... Oh yeah, this is also Annie. Annie is best hidden in here. This does survive to the final game as well, which is one of the few times you see the best property. Okay, so ice is slip, so when we walk onto it we'll keep moving even though I'm hitting the weight or trying to move in other directions. Flag is win, wall is stop. Love is stop, Annie is stop. Not really necessary, but it's there. So we can get to empty if we make... Now we have lots of Babas, and empty is there. But how does that help? So we only have access to a few properties. It's not actually useful to have all these Babas, really. So what we can do instead is just do that, and then the ice is irrelevant, really. Because wall is up against a wall, we can't change it. We can't change what the wall is. But we can do this. This is another strange one. Empty is you. Makes all the empty squares... Why did I win that? I think they changed how empty works in the full game. Because the flag square shouldn't have been empty. Well, I'm not going to question it. Have I beaten the normal Baba? I've cleared it. I've sort of done the bare minimum in each world, really, to like finish the base game. And I unlocked the secret world, but there's a lot of puzzles I couldn't do and a lot of puzzles I skipped. But yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the base game, I guess. Okay, so lava is hot and Baba is melt. So if lava overlaps with Baba, Baba melts. Kiki is push, which means I can push Kiki. What can I actually do here? Again, this is one I don't remember. Playing custom stuff. There's two sort of extra level packs in the base game that I've dabbled in a little, but apart from that I haven't gone beyond too much. The extra packs in the base game go pretty wild, actually. Well worth checking out. Gosh, I don't know what to do here. Goop is sink, kick is push. I I forget how to do this one. Oh, you've been making your own levels? Yeah, that's awesome. Send them to me. I'll play them right now. That's great. I love that. Yeah, this is what I was afraid would happen. It's just me staring at puzzles and not being able to do them. I can't make lava not hot because we can't change this. And we can't move this around much because as soon as you change that, you can't control any character anymore. I'm not even sure what level this is. There's like a level skip button in the Jam version, I think. Oh boy. There's just so little you can interact with. Okay, I've been given a code. Yeah, I did play an archipelago with Zed the other day. And she says she was mostly just staring at puzzles in the witness. I feel like you were getting checks pretty consistently. Okay, I'll put that code in, but first I must solve this to prove that I can actually do puzzles. And yet... Okay, I need help here. Somebody help me. Please. Please. Surely the text doesn't... Yeah. Oh yeah. You can actually do this. Now I'm this wall. Awesome. Okay. So now that I'm a wall, the goop still makes things sink, but I can push KK into the goop. Okay. Actually, not that one. This one. This one. And then we can just make empty win again, because that apparently works really well in the Jam. Yeah, so I was so used to thinking of things against walls as, like up against walls as being something I can't interact with, that I forgot that I could do that interaction over there. Okay. Okay, empty is Baba. Baba is you. Which means that any empty square becomes... Wait. Yeah. There's one empty square in the middle. Everything else is covered in grass. But every time Baba moves off that, a new Baba will appear because it becomes empty again. Okay, Baba's hot and KK's melt, so KK will be destroyed by Baba. But I could also make KK me. Whoops. Oh no. Well, that didn't work. So win is up here. This is another one I forget how I did it. So we definitely don't want to destroy KK if we don't have to. But we can make KK me. Oh, and KK's under an empty spot too, so KK will also make more Babas. Yikes. What we want is for KK to be win, but we can't move it down unless I'm like, oh, I found the other empty spot, and then I can push this down, but then that moves down too. No! And there's other empty spots underneath the text. Wow, that's tricky. Okay. So we don't want to destroy KK yet. If I just go left, the endless conveyor belt of Babas. Right. There's the empty spot under the win. So that gets me the hook thing that I need. I could go, yeah, keep going further. I just don't want to destroy KK, because I need KK to be win. Unless Baba is win. Can we get the ears under the Baba? Actually, why don't we make the first priority stop making empty Baba? Okay, now the Babas are limited. That's good. In fact, now we can just get one Baba. And then if Baba is win, that's all we need. Did I just break the puzzle? I solved it. Okay. And that's back to the start. That was actually the final one. Great. So that's Baba Is You, the Jam version. Okay, now I wasn't going to play Baba Is You, but if I'm getting custom levels sent in from chat, I'll at least play that. That'll be fun. Okay. So I've just downloaded it. And I've warmed up by playing the Jam version. Extract. Okay. Okay. Oh. Can we do window mode? Oh, it's making me do the tutorial. Oh, I can skip it though. Hold on, I'm just getting... There we go. I've toggled full screen, so now I can capture. So this is the full game, which is included in the bundle. Go check it out. Alright. From the home menu. Return to menu. Okay, this is the only level I'm giving you today, but have 2 modes on it. 1 character and 2. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Get play levels. Get new levels. Use code. So you two can play this at home if you just use the code. I'm not sure if the dash is important. X7 T7 dash JJJF. Okay. Level found. Pac-Baba by Pokechess. Fruits are optional. Hard. Save. Play. Alright, here we go. Now this does recognize controller input, so I'm going to turn off my Joy-to key. Okay. Dots become bricks, and bricks become dots as skulls pass over them. Okay. Oh, this uses the bad character, who is only in the level editor, does not appear in the basic game. Regular win, recommended first. Let Baba or Bad die, then collect all dots. Bad can only collect dots if Baba dies. Bonus win, Bad breaks ice and sleeps next to Baba. Keep both alive and collect all dots with Baba to unlock the fruits. Okay, so at the moment Baba is asleep. Oh, and they move separately. So Baba moves with the arrow keys. Hold on a sec. And Bad moves with the WASD. But there's rules that aren't visible on screen. Is that normal? Yeah, I usually have that prompt off, but this is a fresh install. Do not prompt and restart. Okay. Okay, so dots become bricks. And bricks become dots. Okay. So I'm going to be using D-pads here. Wait, I've just died? Okay. can use the joystick. Oh, that's right. Yeah, joystick. I really hate using joystick for grid-based top-down games, but yeah. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Alright. Regular win recommended first, let Baba or Bad Bad die. Okay, since it's such a novelty to have Bad, let's let Baba die, and Bad can collect the dots. Oh, the wall kills you. Okay, so... can slip between those skulls. Wait, Bad's not collecting the dots. Is that normal? Wait, why didn't the skull move? Let's start again. So Bad's asleep. What breaks sleep? Sleep is something in the extra level packs, so you don't see it that much. How strange. Bad is collecting. Okay. Alright. Well, the bonus challenge is to do it with both, so we'll do it with Baba first. Because I didn't understand what was happening with the dots there. Oh, this is tricky. Is there screen wrap? There is not. So that's it? Bricks become dots or something. Okay, well I can't go up there. Tricky. There's so many skulls moving around. Okay, that works. Oh, skulls create dots or something? Dots become bricks. So when a skull passes over a brick... Oh, bricks on the floor. I see. Right. So skulls can eat dots, but I also can eat dots. Bricks become dots as skulls pass over them. This is interesting, and it's a lot more complicated than actual Pac-Man. Okay. Nope. Yeah, so it's changing back to a dot as the skull goes over it. It's so hard to avoid all the dots. I don't have a reset button mapped, apparently. Oh, that's right, it's shoulder. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, is Baba asleep as well at the start? Because I can't move until... Oh, it's gotten confused. Okay. The enemies stop moving if you try to advance on them. Huh. Very complex. So if I do this... Yeah, but they kill you. Wait. Oh, there's one moving there. Yeah. The skulls... So what's the point of the ghosts? Is it just to add extra sprites for danger near the skulls? I don't see any other way to do this early part. What if we get up here? No. Yeah, I can do this. And then since that one's down there... Yeah, there's got to be a really specific order that you do this in. Can we slip down here? In between those. Okay. No, that's wrong. Then the other one's coming down. Yeah, I don't have time to do that. This is really hard. Yeah, I wasn't able to complete a lot of levels in the base game and didn't get to the very end parts, so this may be too much for me, I'm afraid. It's very complex. Yeah, I can't get both of those, but I can... Can I wait here? No, because then the other one comes straight down. Grab this and then move away. And then come back. Okay. But the thing is, when I pick up the dot, it becomes a brick, and then if I let the skull come back down, it turns back into a dot. But skulls can collect dots, or like change dots into bricks, can't they? Yes. So they could sort of do some of the work for me. So it's about having the state of them flipped in the right way, such that there's a sequence where they're all flipped one way at the right time, which sounds extremely complicated. Okay. Yeah, this is a very unorthodox level, not the kind of thing you usually see in the game. It's very easy to get stuck on the left side between the cycles. Can we go down here quicker? But then you gotta escape. Oh my gosh. Ghost can kill you. They've just added to make it more challenging. This is super hard. I would love to see you beat it, but I think that's beyond the scope of what we're able to do here. Yeah, there's just so many moving parts here. Nope. It's so easy to die. So the bonus win, Bad breaks ice and sleeps next to Baba. I'm not fully up on like how sleep works. So how do you wake up Bad in order to have both stay alive? Bad breaks ice. And then the fruits get unlocked. I think it's challenging enough with just one, personally. The extra bonus challenge is something I kind of consider. Beat first with one. I'm not going to be able to, frankly. Hi Naka, how's it going? I'm doing an extremely difficult custom level in Baba Is You, which is well beyond my skill set, I'm afraid. Bad sleeps next to Baba. Oh, so whenever Bad is next to Baba, then they're asleep. But once you move Baba away, now Bad's awake. I get it. Okay. But you gotta like move them both separately, right? You can't move them both at the same time? No, that's two separate steps, which makes it even harder because the skulls are gonna move even more. Yeah, this is Pac-Baba. I trust you. Okay, I'm afraid I will break your trust because I'm giving up on this level. It's too hard. But thank you. It's a really interesting idea, and yeah, hopefully someone out there can beat it. Do you get stats on like who's beaten your level, or have you given it to the other people who are able to do it? report level. Level is awesome. Okay. Right. Well, this was never part of my plan for this stream, so we're going to play something else now. But thank you for the level. Okay. So, oh, there's another one. Okay, we'll try the other one. See if it's more manageable for me. This is not Pokechess's level. Well, I can give it a go anyway. But yeah, this wasn't the idea. Okay. This is just one that you're recommending, I guess. Why did that not work? Do they have to be capitalized? Huh? Oh, right. I was in the wrong thing. Get new levels is what I need. Yeah. The world of Baba custom levels. It's not one I'm super familiar with. Okay. Lockpick Novice by Lucas Watson. Match colored objects. Holy. Okay. Match objects. Oh, the star's on me. Get it off! Ah! Okay. So we can't do much. Oh, what? Match colored objects. Okay, so... Right, and that gets destroyed. So we need to open the way. Oh, I can't stand on a yellow one though. Can I stay on the moon? Yes, I can. So we can't move the sort of puddles, but we can move the objects by standing on them. Okay, so that's opened a new area. We need to break 3 red walls to get to the rocket. Which means we need to free up red objects. So for example, here's one. But do I just use it straight away? Yeah, I will. Nope, now I'm stuck because all these are barriers. So what I actually want to do is break, say, this to get this blue one out, and then open like this. Oops. Yeah, that was wrong. You just got to do it in the right order. And this was the novice level. Golly. Okay. That just cancels itself out. So I've used all the objects. Do I get a bonus for that? Use this, get another blue. Use this, get another blue. Break, 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 get another blue. It's sort of, you know, zero sum or net zero. I didn't gain anything from all that, you know. And I have to use this here, which means I then have to use this here. Get a red. So I can do this to bring this right over here. Or down there. Yeah, down here. We need another yellow. I feel like I'm just wasting things. So this gets us in there. We don't need to break the yellow over there, but now I'm stuck because I've used up all my reds and I need reds to get through the other ones. Again, this is quite different to the usual Baba logic puzzle. And it feels like a lot of trial and error, honestly. Less chaotic, yes, but just a lot of possibilities, and like if you get it wrong, you just are stuffed. So, okay, I've had enough of that. Because like I said, my intention with this stream was not to play Baba puzzle levels, but to have some more casual fun with Baba spin-off games. So what I'm going to show you now is a fun thing. Yeah, thanks for the Rex Pokechess. It was good stuff. So we saw the original version of Baba Is You puzzles, etc. We've seen a bit of what people can do with the custom level editor. It's quite powerful, apparently. Very impressive. Now, a bit of... we'll blow off some steam with Baba Is You XTREME. Short freeware puzzle game, revisit familiar mechanics, and experience some wacky new surprises. Are you hardcore enough to complete all the levels? So what is extreme about this? I'll show you. It may look familiar. Baba files taxes. Yes, we'll get to that one. You'll see. So yes, I'm using a gamepad. It is by Avi Taikati. Nice shades, Baba. Yeah. Now, I've already beaten this on this file, which is why it says thank you for playing in the corner. You get that star when you complete the game. So I've done it already. We actually want to advance the level. Wait, where's the level select? Oh, hang on. Let me go back to the README. Huh? Oh, it's in here. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna go back to level 1. You can see why this is so extreme. What? Excuse me? Is this a gamepad issue? What's going on? Ah! It's a joystick issue. I was trying to use the D-pad. This is not a D-pad game. Like I said before about grid-based top-down games, I don't like them with the stick. But this is not a grid-based game. That's the trick. That's the twist with Baba Is You XTREME. It looks like Baba Is You, but we have free movement without the grid. And all the objects are physics objects. Congratulatus. There's sort of a fuzzy effect to when rules are in play. See, these are close enough together that they're still attached, technically. But we just push them a little further away, and now wall is no longer stop. Hooray! So now we need to make flag win by nudging them around. It totally breaks your brain about how Baba Is You is supposed to work, but it's very funny. And so you can tell with the little sound effect and the text being lit up. Hopefully the sound's coming through. Is it a bit loud maybe? I can't see. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so flag is now win, so we can win. Congratulatus. So some of these are remakes of levels that are in Baba Is You, but with the added wrinkle of having the physics objects. Also, you can't undo, because how do you undo when you have free movement? Oops. Sounds fine. Okay, that's nice. I'm glad people are horrified by this free-moving Baba. That's what it's supposed to do to you. To make you question everything. Okay, so it becomes like a really difficult execution puzzle or challenge when you have to push the rock through without it touching the things. Actually, I didn't need to push the rock through, I just needed to get through. I've also hit a button that caused frames to be displayed around the text things. Alright, cool, I've turned that off. I think it's more funny without them. Alright, so we just want rock to be win, simple enough. We saw it in the Game Jam version actually. Although again, this was ported to the final game as well. So just gotta move flag out of the way, and rock is win. Easy peasy. Baba is physics, indeed, indeed. This is the hardest level that I had the most trouble with on my playthrough just recently, because you gotta push 3 rocks through a narrow corridor that will kill you if you touch it. Okay. Wow, first try, how about that? Okay, now, like, I know how to do the puzzles, but the trick is pushing things without going totally off base. So all we need to do is move the text that is causing the skulls to defeat me, any one of them, but we need to keep the rocks in a line. A little bit of nudging. Now push. Ah! Ah! Okay, now they're no longer defeat, and we can move into the flag. Wow, first try without dying. I'm impressed that I did that. Okay, so wall does not stop. We did this in the jam as well. Wall is you is what we need. But there are other ways to do this actually. In fact, why don't we have a look at that? So because we have physics... Oh no, rock is stop, so rocks won't get moved. Okay, even if rules are up against the border, you can actually move them with the physics engine. Maybe we can demonstrate that later. But for now, we'll just do this the normal way. Ugh! The trick is not leaving a space where where neither Baba nor wall is you. Now let's demonstrate this. So wall is stop, right? Now you can't change that because it's up against the border. Well, I have physics. I can run diagonally against a text block and move it, and then get a little gap, and then now wall is no longer stop. And now water is no longer sink. So whatever the intended solution was, you can cheese it by moving the text in that way. Okay, door is melt, something is hot, key is stop, rock is push. So key doesn't need to be stop. We can do rock is push and rock is hot to get through that door. Yeah, I guess we'll do that, right? So again, we know what to do, but it's not a matter of just moving text blocks around easily. We have to herd them. Okay. So yeah, this is hilarious. There's the one big joke level coming up. There we go, we've melted 2 doors and we're through. Oh, and key was fall in that one too. That never even came up. Okay, oh yeah, this is the comedy level. So boom is a new verb just for this. Although who knows, it may be in some of the extra level packs in the main game. But what do you think happens when something is boom? Maybe volume warning on this one. Yep. It goes boom. And if Baba is too close to a boom, Baba is dead. Let's do it again because it's funny. And just seeing like a totally different kind of graphic appear that's not in the Baba style is just part of the comedy. Okay, so we can make wall is win, but wall is stop, so we wouldn't be able to interact with it. We can make Baba is win, which would just easily clear the level. Or we can make Baba is boom. Alright, let's finish the level. So yeah, this is just a fun little mini game released for free, riffing on Pac-Baba stuff, but giving a whole new perspective on it. There are levels in the extra pack that also get wacky and strange, like turning the view into a 3D dungeon crawler type thing. But this goes even further. Okay, this is another new mechanic. Link. Baba is linked to the rock, and the rock is fall. Is it? No, it's not. The rope is rigid though, so we have to like push the rock around, but it does affect the physics of your movement. So that is something you have to be careful of as you move through this skull maze, like so. It's a later level that has a tether and a fall. For now, we're just bound to it on this top-down grid. Oops. Yeah, because the rock is attached to you, you'll move slightly in the direction of the rock if you go like orthogonal to it. So you're gonna, yep, like this. Alright, so let's not be linked to the rock anymore. That's fine. Actually, I never tried this. What if I'm linked to the flag? Okay. Okay. And then the link goes all the way. Okay. So can I pull the flag if I'm linked to it? Pull it out of there? That's not how I solved this last time I did it. I don't remember what I did. It's so hard when they're not square, they're diagonal. There we go. Okay, I'm linked to the flag. I can only move it so far though. How strange. Okay. No. I moved it back inside the skulls. We need it to be outside the skulls. Come on. But we have to remain you. If we stop being you, that's bad. The level's over. Okay, now it's outside. But I don't want to be linked to the rock. It's just a nuisance. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Let me through, please. Okay, and then we'll just edge our way through this maze again. Oh golly. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, and then... Yes! Thank goodness. Yeah, remove the rock of shame. Attach the rock of triumph. Okay, so this is fun. Wall is stop, Keke is you, Baba is you. Keke is fall, flag is stop. There are no flags, but if we change wall to Keke, we have a bunch of Kekes, but they're falling constantly. So we have to push them upwards. Although I guess we don't have to, because Baba can just move and push these blocks. So when we have access to Is Win, anything can be Is Win. Even Baba can be Is Win. But you just have to be careful. Oh, the flag's over there. Yeah, okay. We don't need the flag, though. We just need Baba Is Win. But, because the flailing KKs moved the text, Baba is no longer you. So you can move up as a KK, but because KKs fall, they're also dropping down constantly. So if you have a stack of KKs, like at the start, you can sort of maneuver them. But now we're kind of stuck. So let's try and jump up. Oh, we've moved it even further. Alright, I think we're boned. Go! Go! Okay, we moved the Is back down. Can I get high enough to move Baba back down? That would be nice. Or we can just, like, ram ourselves into this until Keke is no longer fall. Okay, flag is stop. is no longer valid, which is good. That means that we can walk into the flag if we want to. What I want is for KK to not be fall, but also for KK to be you. Come on. Shove it. Shove it. Pop, shove it. Yes! Oh no, KK is not you. That did not work. Yeah, Baba also gets rotated as you move around. Baba is tilt. Okay, well, we messed up already. Oh, flag is me now, and the flag moves freely. So instead of Baba, we'll just get the flag to move this over to where we need it. Oh, and now KK's not you, so now they're not being all stupid and chaotic down there. The roving pool of KKs. So this has become extremely easy now. All we need to do is make flag win, while flag is also you. Wonderful. Cogwinlatis. Thank you for playing. See the readme for credits. There's a hidden ending. Okay, so a really funny thing happens if you make game is defeat. The application automatically closes straight away. So I could demonstrate that for you, but yeah. So KK is linked to rock, and rock is fall, as we see up here, which means that KK can't gain height because the rock's pulling them down. I will not be playing super as hard. I guess if there's time at the end. There's just a few other Hempuli official Baba Is You spin-offs. But yeah, maybe I can get to that. I haven't actually played super hot. Right, so let me remember how to do this. KK is you, Baba is you, flag is win, game is defeat is what we don't want. Alright, so the easy ending is because flag is win, we stop getting linked and we win the level, but there's the hidden ending, which we will access by doing this, going back to the star level. Now you see game over here. What happens if game is win? Did you think about that? You have to do this sort of thing with level is something in the later meta levels of Baba Is You's campaign. But this isn't just the level, it's the whole game. So if we get game is win, that is how you get the credits. Actually, no, it's not. The credits are in a readme. It has the same effect as game is defeat. Immediately shuts the game down. But this one gives you that extra star on the title screen. Wait, where's the credits? Oh, it's here. Yeah. Here you go. Credits. So yeah, game is win and game is defeat. Both shut the game down immediately. Game is you. Alright, let's try that. Game is you. So we have to move game is you without going via game is defeat. Game is you. Oh yeah, I did do this. So you can't actually tell this. Oh, I know what I can do. Display capture. So this is the game running in a window. Game is you. So if I move, the game window moves around my desktop. Isn't that hilarious? That's just a really fun little joke. Okay, so that is Baba Is You XTREME. So good. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So now that we've seen what Baba can do in various configurations. What about Baba's friends? KK and me. Well, KK had their own little turn as a brave explorer in the Caves of Peril. So this is a game released in 2022 by Hampooli. Yeah, starring KK, who we've seen a few times already. So let's play this one. Yay. Yippee. Okay. Ooh, widescreen. So it's a little bit sort of DOS flavored. Okay. Restart, undo. Okay, so we're going to use our joy to key again. Restart and undo are mapped. Right, so this is a grid step-based side scroller or single screen, I guess. Welcome to Caves of Peril, collect every gem and head for the exit. We got him. And what's my undo key? This one? No. This one? Oh, that's restart. Okay. I know what my keys are now. You can dig soft earth downwards or sideways to get past obstacles. So that's a mechanic that's probably in some games. Boulder Dash, maybe? You can only collect a gem if it can't be pushed away. Okay, so you push them unless they're against the wall, then you collect them. Rock can't be dug. Let's demonstrate that. Cannot dig. And we're at the exit. So it's 21 floors or 22. Ladders are the only way to move upwards. Oh. Oh. Falling off the edge is not advisable. So I could get to the exit, but I think you have to get the gems first. And KK falls whenever there's gaps underneath. But I can't even get to this ladder. I guess what we need to do is go down slightly and then across. But then you fall again. Yes, not advisable indeed. So it turns out this is a puzzle after all. I think It's a Me is the platformer. This one is still very puzzly, but with a different perspective on it. Yeah, ladders are the only way to move upwards. I can't move the ladder, can I? It looks like it fits that gap perfectly. Oh wait, can I move off the top of the ladder? Yeah, there. Okay, that works. Yeah, okay. Oh. Now I have this gem. Okay, obviously I need to undo some things here. So what we need to do is... Yep, that's not it either. How do I drop it? What the? I think Windows just did something. Good old Windows. What if I fall? Oh! Some things in the environment block it. Okay, so this rock will block the gem. And now I can move it over and stand on top of it to collect that. And then go like this. Hooray! I'm a genius. If you get stuck, press R. Boulders can be pushed and used as platforms. So now it's on my head. No, that's not it. I need to dig down. And now it's stuck on the ladder. How strange. There we go. That was not right. Things can't be pushed if there's another thing behind them. Oh, okay. Only a stack of one. We need to drop the boulder. How do I drop it? By digging down. And then back through. Nope. Digging over here? No. Dropping here, digging. Nope, that's not it either. Do I save the diamonds? Why not just grab them? There's got to be something. That stops me from doing that. And it's probably this. I want to dig here. Yeah, okay. You got to think about this with Baba a lot. Like, why is this element here? What do I need to do with it to progress? Oh, I just can't get through, can I? Tricky. It was that easy. So I accomplish that. I have to climb over it. That's my next lesson. Ooh, a bomb. Bomb's another item going to your inventory. You can alt 3 maximum. Press space. Okay. Oh, okay. And then down to use the item. Okay. The bomb shows you the shape of its explosion. So let's drop it here. Down. And within 2 turns, that's it. Gems and other items need to be pushed against something. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need to blow up that rock up there. I need to drop the bomb. I can't dig that rock. What? That's void? The edge of the screen is a void. Okay. That's new. I have to drop it there. There's not really any other choice. Okay, so I can dig here, and then... No. How do I drop this thing? There we go. Yeah, I broke into the user interface. Not something you can normally do. It would be interesting to make that a mechanic. What? Oh. Alright, so instead of putting it there, instead of digging there, we dig here, do the same thing. Oh no, that destroyed it last time. Right. You need a space, you need a solid block under the stairs to go in them, apparently. What on earth? I didn't know this would be so hard, honestly. I wanted some silly, breezy, Baba-themed mini-games, and most of the other ones are that. But this one is just as fiendish as Baba, but in different ways. All about the spatial positioning stuff, which I don't mind. Anyone have any ideas? This is the only place to use that bomb. It actually destroyed the sign, which is funny. Can I dig under it here? But then it's just automatically on my head. Can I push it here and then fall, and then that doesn't help. Oh. I can dig this and then push it this way. There we go. Yay! I'm a genius. Okay. Explosions cause all adjacent unsupported Earth to collapse. Rock is unaffected. All adjacent unsupported Earth. Show me what that means. Okay. So any Earth that's on a top of an empty space that is connected to something that gets affected by an explosion falls down and can crush you. Okay. The collapse will propagate... Yeah, okay. I should have read both. Propagate to any adjacent unsupported Earth too. Okay. So we obviously have to blow up this stone. Or maybe not. Guess we can dig out here, but we still need the gem. Wait, why would that even affect the Earth? It blows up that stone, which means that the Earth is no longer supported. It's like the explosion effect happening sort of shakes it loose, I guess. Okay. If I dig down and then place it, what happens then? Ah, it's no longer... So it's still supported by the rock. Okay, cool. Support structures can be moved through and prevent collapses, but will be destroyed by explosions. Okay, cool. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote physics. If the ground realizes it's unsupported, then it will fall down. Also, I can turn up the volume again a little bit, because we're making booms, but they're not as loud as the booms in Is You XTREME. So I'd like you to enjoy this nice background tune here. Okay, so this explosion doesn't damage any blocks adjacent to it. It will only cause Earth to fall down. How is that useful right now? Just see what happens. Yeah, only that bit is unsupported. So what we actually want is for the gem to fall down. Okay, drop it and then move this way. And then the gem's here. But then we have the old gem on the head problem again. We can do this to knock it off, and we're done. Lovely. Rocky Vault. A simple logic problem. Yep, that's not it. Cool. And now this one. That was relatively easy. Okay. Nope. Okay, so with that, let's just restart. With this on the head, we can climb up here. Oh, and push it against the ceiling. Ha ha ha. Okay. Cool. Above nothing. The rock doesn't fall down. Why do we have this bomb? break this stone. So how do we collect the bomb? I don't know. Yay, I did it. Okay, and now we place the bomb here. And we're done. Cool. Land bridge. Okay, so we can drop the bomb there, but if we do, the land gets blown up. It falls. No, it doesn't. Okay. But we want it to fall. So if I drop it like here. Oh, it still didn't cause this to fall. I don't understand the falling rules, I guess. We need to break some part of that wall. Oops, wrong button. Nope, no good. It really is just this one that we can break with the bomb to get the gem. So then what? I don't get it. How do you make the land fall down while also breaking the only stone that you're able to break? Oh. First we make it unsupported all the way along, right? And then it'll fall down? Yeah. Okay. I think Naka just suggested that just now. I beat you to it, my friend. Yeah. Okay, drop down. No bombs though. Drop down. Oh, I can't push it now. So that drops down. Push. Oh. Yeah, we can't have that. We still need to be able to collect the gems, so maybe this one? Oh, hang on. I need to still get the gem. How about like... Oh. I can't push it because you can't push two at once. KK is weak. Not weak in the sense that they will be destroyed if I interact with something. But weak in that I can't push more than one object at a time, whereas Baba can push as many things at once as they want, as long as that thing is not stopped. Okay. It's gotta be this. But that's not it. What else can I do? If I break through any of these, I immediately fall. I can't come back. I have to start by digging this. And then if I do another one, for example, then I can't get over there. So that's not it. Does that help? I don't think so. Huh. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I'm a genius. Vertical shaft. Oops. And I can't go back. What? I don't get it. And no bombs either. I can't move down into a diamond to collect it. And that pushes both of them. See, I would expect to push the bottom one and then the top one would fall on my head, but that's apparently not how it works. There's so few things you can do here. You can either push the bottom one or push the top one. Hey. Okay, now it's still there. So we do like this. Restarting sends you to the last checkpoint used. Press S to fully restart the level. Checkpoint. Like the flag. Okay. Cool. Oh, but we actually need both gems here to cross this gap. So we need to fully restart. Okay, so I push the one. How do I do this again? Push one, push the other back, and then do that. Okay. So now go here and dig down, and then dig, and then dig, and dig. Oh, no, that's not right. Push, dig, push. And then push. Okay, cool. And now we need to collect these. Done. Cool. But now we have checkpoints, so levels are going to get more complex. Diamond is there. Have to grab this bomb and then blow this up. Yeah, that didn't help, did it? Okay. So what are we blowing up? Maybe... Can't move 2 blocks at once. Blocks, rocks. Okay. Now I have rock. How does that help? I could push this rock over here. For some reason. And I guess I can fall onto it. Why? Why would I do that? Well, I did get past halfway. Time is going on. So I might go and play a different game now. Because this is kind of what I wanted to avoid, was simply staring at a screen and muttering to myself. I don't think it makes for the best viewing, frankly. But we did quite well there. I don't know if I'll be able to come back to this, but I think I'm happy moving on at this point. Because I really want to get to the next game on our list, which is It's a Me. So Hempuli has a few like Mario parody games, and this is, I guess, one of them as well, in a way. Poor KK has gotten themselves in a pickle several times. Guide me through increasingly nasty obstacles while collecting coins in this tricky platformer. Controls are explained in game. Let's go. So yeah, this is It's a Me from 2022. Why did I close my folder? Baba here. This one. Okay. I don't know if this has gamepad support. Let's find out. Oh yeah, did I say let's go? Of course I meant let's go. Which is actually a different game, so maybe I didn't mean that. Separate game. Okay. Yep, we can move. That's for sure. Whoops, I missed some coins. And I got a checkpoint after missing the coins. Hold Alt to run and R to restart. Okay, so I need to map Alt. Can I not jump? Maybe I can't jump. Okay, so Alt. Okay, run! Which gets us over the breakable things. Oh, this is funny. Whoa. I like how everything sort of warps. F4 to jump and wall jump. F4? Are you serious? What a strange game this is. Okay. Mapping F4. It's going to make it so much easier on me to just use my gamepad with things mapped instead of this wackadoo control scheme. I didn't get the joke. It's a joke. It looks like last time you played, you forced the game to shut down. Doing that is generally inadvisable because some games might corrupt their save files if the process is terminated forcefully. Please keep this in mind in the future. So it looks like some people in chat saw what the game was doing before I did. And yes. Oh, it didn't corrupt all the way. We're on this level still. So Alt to run. Clever. F4 to jump. Interesting. If you press Alt and F4 at the same time, do you know what happens? Okay, so we can run or jump, but we can't do both. Okay. Very clever, Hempuli, very clever. Oh, where's my volume gone? I clicked the button. Okay. Do we really need the coins? Okay. Run to jump farther. Run, but don't jump at the same time as you run. Because that would be simply disastrous. So the coin counter is actually counting up. Okay. And it remembers the ones I got before. So coins maybe aren't that important. Okay. Checkpoints. I can only imagine how uncomfortable this is if you're doing it on a keyboard. Let me test that right now. Alt. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Ah, so your checkpoint doesn't get saved. Yeah, this is quite the reach you have to do. Yeah, maybe they introduce control and delete next. Maybe, Zed, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna use the gamepad just for the sake of my ergonomics. But we gotta remember what they're actually mapped to. Yeah, diabolical. This is a really funny joke. Oh wow! Okay. Nope. Great. Like, it's quite punishing to quit the entire game if you accidentally do the forbidden combination. But it is a fun restriction to only be able to either jump or run at the one time. kind of a bother. Okay, whoopsie. Oh boy. At least we got the checkpoint. Look at poor KK over there. They're saying help! We must help them! Excellent. We might... do we need to run here? I think we do. It's such a... platformer's muscle memory to hold, run, and jump at the same time. Maybe I should remap what run is to a different button so it doesn't have that automatic sort of thumb over both kind of effect. Yeah, I'll map it to a different button on the keyboard, on my gamepad. So clear that one. Yeah, I bet they didn't want me using joy to key, did they? You can still do it accidentally, apparently. This is so funny. Okay, what are we doing here? We're actually gonna go down, I guess. Bit of a wall jump, get quite a bit of momentum from that. Oh, okay. I wish me had a little bit more momentum coming out of a run. Just enough. We made it. Alt F4. You can tell I'm not a frequent Windows user because I didn't predict what would happen there. I'm normally a Mac person in my day-to-day life, although I am forced to use Windows at work, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, we're in the I Want to Be the Guy section now, I guess. Whoopsie. And I have played through all of I Want to Be the Guy, except for the final boss. I should probably do that someday. Beat the final boss. It's been ported off Macromedia Fusion at some point, which is nice. Ugh. The little spike hitbox on the edge is just getting me. Hey, you know what I did there? I accidentally pressed two buttons at once. Okay, I just had a peek at the level files, and the game has 8 levels. The only problem now is I don't remember how many I've done. Like 3 or 4? It's really mean to make a joke game, but also give it I Want to Be the Guy difficulty. Well, is I Want to Be the Guy not a joke game? I think it is, in many ways. And the difficulty is part of the joke in that one. The punishing part of this is that you lose your checkpoints if you ever Alt F4. I don't like that. It's pretty mean. Yeah, I bet Hempuli is just laughing it up right now. Look at this fool pressing Alt F4 on purpose. There we go. I think you have a little coyote time, which helps, but not when spikes are involved. Because if you walk over where they're on the edge, you will die. The joke is you. Indeed, indeed. Well said. So I think it actually wants you to go right. But I want this. Checkpoint. And then we can go up, right? Up, correct. Like this. Now what? Got a bit slippery there. I do like the presentation of this very much. Everything looks very smooth, and like I just love a platformer where you're really small on the screen and you can see like so much around you. And even a single screen platformer, if it's big enough in that way, can have a large and complex map. Another game that kind of reminds me of that is what's it called? Knit? Knit sort of has that perspective as well, which I think is by... I don't want to speak out of turn, but am I right in that Knit is by Nifless? Or am I just getting them confused because the names are similar? But Nifless did contribute to Baba Is You. There's a few sort of guest puzzles later on. Nicholas Negrin. Okay, so if I just drop here and then jump up here... Crap. Me jumps too high for their own good. Slightly too high. No! My coin count keeps going up. Hey, coins! Okay, how do I actually want to do this? What's the best way? Probably what I've been doing, but just wait a little longer on the slide. The problem is running into the spikes that are at the bottom of the sliding block. Nuts. Ah! Okay, is there an alternate path I can go? Let's see if I can get over the spikes there. Whoops. Yeah, you just jump too high. You can't go through a gap like that, so we just gotta do it this way. Da! Why do I get that extra boost? Is it because I slightly fall off the ledge and then do a wall jump? Because you get extra momentum from the wall jump. Can I wall jump in the same... Oh, that works. If I'm holding in the direction against the wall. Ah. Gotta go a little bit faster. Like this. What? I don't get it. Oh, maybe I just need to do a double wall jump. Like this, and then... No? Maybe not? Maybe I actually need to do this. Well, I missed the checkpoint. Crap, what do I do? Ah! I haven't thought about this section. Ah! No! Me is not Mega Man X. We cannot... Or Rockman Zero, for that matter. We cannot just ascend a wall so easily. Whoopsie. Okay. Give me a checkpoint. Yes. Okay. So I think we've got to fall off here onto that other wall. Just got to find the right spot to do it from. Be here. Perfect. Oh wait, I need to run. I don't need to run because we can wall jump. Never need to touch that damn run button. Oh. I think I have to run. Ah. How about I do this? No. This platform is mean because you can't get back up. Why is it there? Almost. hilarious. You can wall jump off a border of the screen? Just like in the Kiki game. You can sort of interact off the edge of the playfield. No! Okay. No! I think I need to hold run again on this tiny platform. So quickly going between run and jump without overlapping, importantly. Wonder if there's a rule I can set up in Joy-to-Key so that I can't press one button while another one's being pressed or something. To prevent, to like circumvent the whole point of this game is what I'm trying to do. I wish I remembered how many levels I've done. Like I said, there's only 8. Oh. Yeah, maybe this is the wall. Maybe I should move on soon, because after all, we're here to see the main event, Baba doing their taxes. So, we can't spend too long Alt F4ing a game repeatedly, can we now? For some reason I keep accidentally turning off the music. I need a little extra burst of speed. I think I got the corner jump there, but I can't really rely on it. It's not reliable. Oh, that works. Almost. Pfft. That feature is known as Snap Tap, where pressing one button releases another button, even if the human is holding the button down. Alright, let's see if we can do that in Joy-to-Key. I've never done it before, so if it's here, I'm not sure where it is. I've got like Turbo Special, Shift. Configurations, nah. I don't know about this. Switch rotation. Oh wow, this is quite advanced. Execute in sequence. No, we don't want that. Yeah, I don't think I can do a snap tap. At least not obviously. Reprocess when the same key. Yeah, I can't see an option for that. Some online competitive games ban this since it could be used to strafe more quickly. Yeah, I can see that. Oops, I went too far. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Too early again. Yeah, I think doing this double wall jump is safer than trying to run again on that one tile platform. Alright, I'll give it another attempt or two. Oops. Lost all my speed. Nope. No! Why you jump so high? What? Okay. Let's try the one tile run strategy. Ah! It worked! Well, now what? Surely I can't get up to that checkpoint. So I have to wall jump from this block I'm standing on to the right, and then... Oh, and then jump up through that platform. Okay. Okay, that's what we gotta do. I think we jump here and then... Yep. Oh god. No! I was so close. Crap. Okay, well, this is a very funny joke. Ah! Oh! Ah, so close. I was overcompensating, holding back to not run off the other end. Me does have some momentum to them. Crap. No. My reactions are not fast enough, I guess. I wonder if I'd even be able to beat I Want to Be the Guy these days if I went back to it. I'm sure I would. There we go. Oh! I almost did a cool speedrun tech. I don't think I want to stream I Want to Be the Guy, though. It's more something you plug away at. Because, like... Yeah. You'll be stuck on certain screens for a long time. Just going again and again. In fact, I recently replayed Super Meat Boy. And I couldn't do the... There's some kid levels. You unlock kid. And there's like, I Want to Be the Guy style levels. Oh god. And I could not do the third one. I gave up. But I think the Super Meat Boy kid levels are actually harder than anything you get in I Want to Be the Guy itself. Maybe. Alright, moving on. That level was my downfall. Yeah, tricky. Well, here's a level we didn't get to. Some mechanic with these blocks, probably they break if you wall jump off them or something. Or if you touch them, I guess. That looks like hell. Okay. Well, we're not going to get there. Right, what's next? Let's do something else. So I think... Yeah, Barbara's quiz is cute. I haven't got that one downloaded, so we'll just do that. This quiz will... Oh, it's online, yep. This quiz will tell you which Barbara's entity you are. Your responses will be processed using a rigorous methodology And the system is very intricate. Error margin, 110%. The system, none. This is a joke quiz, don't take it seriously. Alright. Let's see which Baba character we are. Welcome to Baba is Quiz. You'll be presented with 12 things to respond to, and at the end, you'll learn which Baba is you related entity you are. Note that this quiz isn't meant to be taken seriously. Proceed. You're heading out. Where are you going? I want to listen to rustling leaves. A friend is organizing a hangout. I need to get some groceries for cooking. I'm going to sneak into places I shouldn't be in. I'll just take the trash out and go back inside. That's the most common one, I guess. I do stay inside a lot. In front of you is a box. What do? Pry it open. Push it to where it should be. Search it for clues. Walk away. It's not my box. Clues, clues, clues. You're picking a movie for a watch together. What genre? Comedy. Jokes are fun. Horror. Screaming is fun. Documentary. Crab facts are fun. Romance. Love is fun. Action. Explosions are fun. Sports. Movement is fun. Sci-fi. Robots are fun. I don't really do watch togethers, you know. Well, crab facts are fun, but there's a lot more to documentaries than that. Comedies are always good, but maybe it's not a good comedy. Sci-fi, you know what? Comedy's safe. Let's go that. Your favorite food is you are favorite food. Yeah, I think you meant your. I'm going to correct you. Your favorite food is chocolate pizza, burger, ramen, hearty salad, spicy curry, food. What a limited selection of options. I wouldn't say I eat all food, so let's complain about the limited selection. Best meme of 2025, Orb of Destruction. Birds are not real. Birds are actually real. Beetles in the rafters. Oh boy. Maybe I was not plugged in enough to memes, but the only one I'm actually aware of is Birds Are Not Real, and I don't like that meme. I think it's dumb. Birds are real, I guess? Yeah, birds are real. I've seen them. In front of you are two doors. One always lies. The other always tells the truth. Behind them are two guards. You don't know which guard is which. What do you say? If I asked you if you're lying, would you? Excuse me, where's the closest bathroom? Are you having a good time? What? Press E to examine doors. Walk away. Clearly I'm not needed here. Yeah, this mess, I don't need this. I'm leaving. Whoops, I dropped this platform here. Walk towards the cursor with left mouse. Jump with spacebar. Okay, so we have another platformer. And we're actually playing as Baba, which is cute. Okay. You're hanging out with friends. How do you act? I've done this quiz myself already. So notice that it went from 7 of 12 to 9 of 12. I'll mostly listen and enjoy the situation. I'm the one directing the chat. I'll take any opportunity to crack a joke. I'll start a debate if someone's wrong. I'll follow along based on what others do. I'll be happy to bring up unexpected topics. Well, the classic autism answer, I will follow based on what others do. Did we just skip a question? Yes. No. Did we? We? That's your problem. I'm going to pick the Fresh Prince we option. We? We. I think we did. Should we return to that? Yes. I want the extra question. I want the extra comedy. It's evening, and a friend suddenly calls saying that they need help with something. What do? I do need sleep, but it must be important, so I will help. What would you bring to a deserted island? Fire-making tools, medicine, a good book. Is there hope of escape? Is this a real-world island? A friend. Wait, a friend? Isn't that a bit cruel? What do I bring? I'm going to interrogate more about the scenario. Yes. Oh shoot, it happened again. This is a really funny way to control a platformer. Using a mouse cursor and a button. Any last words? Thanks for the quiz. Could I play one more platforming level? This was nonsense. Yeah, more platforming. Oh, sure. Here you go. This is question 13 out of 12. Oh. I fell off screen and it ended, I guess. Okay. Thank you for taking the quiz. There's one final thing to ask. Yeah? Are you Baba? No. Oh, I'm dog. I don't like dogs, but okay. Extremely friendly and kind. Slightly afraid of conflict. I won 2 platforms. I failed the last one because I went off the top of the screen and I guess died. Okay, I don't like dogs, but I am a dog. Do dogs like other dogs? Yeah, they like sniff their butts, right? But maybe they bark at each other? Maybe I am a dog. Oh well. But my cat likes me. Okay. Just trying to think if I encountered the dog in Baba Is You. I don't think I did. Maybe it's in the extra levels that I didn't get to. So that was Baba's quiz. Take it today and see which character you are. And let me know. Okay. Right. So, yeah, the deep Milo lore about dogs. Indeed, indeed. So, I guess it's time for what we're all waiting for. Baba files taxes. Help Baba be a member of society. Baba needs help filing taxes, and the deadline is tonight. Help Baba in order to make it in time. Okay, let's go. I did not actually download this in advance, so bear with me. Oh wait, yes I did. What am I talking about? You need a mouse wheel or arrow buttons. Okay. Why does that look like that? Oh no, that's right. Okay, Baba has to file taxes, don't we all? However, Baba has one big problem. Writing and reading are not Baba's strongest suits. What's even worse, the tax papers must be ready to be presented to me first thing tomorrow morning, or else they'll be late. Could you, kind player, help Baba in this troublesome situation and handle the tax forms for Baba? Nope. Oh. I kind of expected the app to close instantly, but it's just playing an ominous tone while saying, oh. Okay, bye. Alright, new run. This time we're gonna say, sure. But before getting to the real work, there's one very important decision for Baba and you to make. What colour will be used when filling the form? Baba has a big selection of pens of different colours. Choose which one you think works best for the job. Well, I'm really interested in this rainbow one and how that works. It's the one that would be most difficult to do with a pen in real life, so let's do that. As part of filling the form for Baba, you'll have to write Baba's signature. Wait, I'm forging someone else's signature? Surely it's illegal. Anyway, here's what it looks like. You can practice writing it in the field below. Ba. That's pretty close. Okay. Tax form B48A. Oh, that's because it looks a bit like Baba with the numbers. That's cute. On this form, you'll ask you to answer multiple choice questions and to add your signature. Draw a cross over the square that corresponds with the answer. Do not cross more than one square. You must sign every page. Okay. Oh, the rainbow is like quite distracting, actually. Baba. Whoops, I signed too high in the box. Oh well. Okay. Report your taxable income and details of any such income herefrom, less any taxable income that doesn't fulfill the definition of income, as set forth in the What is Taxable Income Act, Section 3, Article... what is that symbol? Something 5, or is otherwise exempt through either 1 being inaccessible, 2 having been hidden underground, or 3 not existing. Responder. The person or persons filling this form. Blah 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 blah. Stuff. Oh, I see. A thing is an individual piece of stuff, and a stuff is a mass comprising either of individual things or more ambiguous elements. Oh man, there's a lot of jokes in here. Wow. A function in code. Oh, funny. Concept. An abstract construct that conveys information about something, including but not limited to said something's meaning, intention, of purpose. Okay. Any inaccuracies are grounds for legal action, such as being pointed at in a mean manner, being denied annual fruit allowance, or being laughed at, either discreetly or openly. Wow, that's sad. I don't want to be laughed at. Oh boy, it's getting worse. The signature's getting terrible. Okay, again? I should not have picked the rainbow ink. Although it is Pride Month. Every month. Okay. Who is your identity? Baba, Fofo, KK, or Gigi? Fofo and Gigi are introduced in... is it the meta world or is it the bonus pack? I think it's the bonus pack. Anyway, I'm Baba. Don't you know? Respond as home. Underwater, in space, embedded in steel, or other. Where does Baba live? Oh, it's got a reference for what the signature should look like here. That's helpful. I've messed it up, obviously. It kind of looks like we're in the lightless void of space, but even in space there's stars. I'm going to say other. Personal ID number. They never told us what it was. I'm going to say 8484. Because it looks like Baba, as established. What is this form for? Friendship, taxes, food, other. I believe it's taxes. What are clouds made of? Water, earth, fire, air. Okay, well, I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Are you a robot? Yes. Notant. Yesent. Not yesent. Is that a double negative? Is Baba a robot? Baba did look a lot like a robot in the Game Jam version, as we saw. So do you think under this sort of white outer layer, it's got like a robot endoskeleton? Is Baba a robot? I don't think a robot would be stressing out this much over taxes. So I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say not yesent because I'm not actually sure. And there's some room, there's some wiggle room there. What is emptiness? Something? Fruit, ice cream. Aha. It's definitely this one that has nothing after it. Emptiness. Baba is clearly an autism creature. Yeah, Baba is a bit like the Yippee creature. They're also a bit like a Moomin, which I noticed when I realized that the creator was Finnish. Just an all-white creature that's very round. By the way, Zed, I have an autism creature emote. Wait, I can't use it? Why can I not use it? Can I? How do I chat in my own chat? I don't know. I don't chat on Twitch. Do I need to type it out? Hang on, how did I spell... Oh my god, this is terrible. What? Sign in? What's going on here? Okay, never mind. If you're a subscriber, check out my emotes, I guess. Anyway, non-tax information. Which word appeared on line 4 of the previous page? Oh, you can't do this to me. Can I go back? I can only go to next page. Okay, was it fourth, either, income, or the? Just by law of averages, I'm going to say the, because the appears a lot, you would think. How many letters O are in this sentence? 2, right? 1 in how and 1 in O. Okay, 2. These boxes are so small. My X's go way over them. Thank you, Naka. There's my little creature. I did that with pixel art. It's a 16 by 16 thing. Oh, the random emote using the channel points. Yeah, good choice. Excellent. Okay, why? Yes, no. Why? No. Life is interesting, isn't it? You know what? It is, actually. Okay. Now, using our guide up in the corner, I'm going to get this perfect this time. This bee's too big. Yeah, baby. Okay, either respond to hereby certify that I've read this form and answered all the questions on it to my best capability, truthfully and without errors. Absolutely. I did that, or Baba did that, and I am Baba for the purposes of this form. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, either respond to hereby certify that the above signature is my actual and real signature and has been written by me or a suitably skilled forger. Oh, for sure. Definitely. It's one of those. I'm not going to tell you which one. Oh, it's getting worse. Writing with a mouse, always terrible. Okay, next. Either respond to hereby certify that in case I haven't answered all the questions in this form by myself, whoever answered in my stead spent reasonable effort in order to imitate my thought patterns and flow of logic to adequately simulate me. Absolutely. Oh, things are getting worse. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, that's perfect. Either respond to hereby certify that to the best of my knowledge, I really exist. I do exist. Baba exists. Look, they're sitting right there. You can see them. Either respond to hereby certify that in case the above guarantee of existence would change, I would alert the respondee as soon as possible, and finally, I promise not to haunt the tax office agreement at my earliest convenience. Absolutely. Why would I haunt the tax office? These ones don't have a purpose, but they're here, so I guess I might as well sign them, right? Pride Month. Pride Month. Oh, I got the angles the wrong way around. Pride Month. Every month is Pride Month. Okay, next page. Thank you so much. Now Baba will have the tax paperwork ready for tomorrow. Okay, the next day. It's me, number one you. Just carrying it on their back. So good. I think therefore I sign. Yes. Very good. Dump. What are taxes? You don't even know? Okay. Here's how well your signatures match Baba's. Not well. Okay, well. Terribly. Pretty good. Okay. Bad. Okay. Quite good. Bad. Not terrible. Okay. Can't believe I got 0 for all those ones that actually had B's and A's in them. Like, seriously. Okay. Congratulations. Woo. Me didn't quite understand what Baba was about, but went through the papers Baba had filled and decided to grade Baba's answers based on their accuracy. Understandability of signatures, 20 out of something. Don't worry about it. Quality of multiple choice answers, 87. Not bad. Overall new high score, C. That's a pass. Oh, it even says here. High score 107, grade C. Think you can do better? Try me. Okay. What's the time? That might be the end of the stream? Is there something else we can do? There's this other Baba game, but I haven't paid for it, so... it's also like an isometric strategy game, I guess? Not my favorite genre. Oh, strongly inspired by Into the Breach. Yeah, I've been meaning to play that. Oh, this is another thing which I haven't downloaded. The Baba friend for your desktop. Let's try that out. Yeah, a little bit chaotic today. There's the level editor. These all look so good. Physical games too, wow. Cool. and very small games. Nothing that looks Baba related, unfortunately. Oh, Kendria, I've tried that one. That was in a bundle one time. Alright, let's check out this little desktop helper thing. Baba friend. Unzip it for goodness sake. Windows? What did I tell you? What? What did I do? What? Goodness me, Windows. Okay. Starting now. You should see this display capture. And there's my little Baba. I can pick it up, move it around, drop it, and it lands on top of my Windows. Very cool. What does the README say? Okay, open the program. Done. Watch Baba run around. Left click. Throw! Whee! Right click Baba to view credits. Made by Avi Tekari. Okay. Move the cursor on Baba for a bit to pet Baba. Okay, let's try it. Hey, hey, come back! Wait. I'm trying to pat you. Baba is yeet. Stop moving! They were sleeping before. So you can make your own sprites. Replicate every file in the sprites folder. And it does your own thing. That's fun. Okay, hold still. Stop! Stop! Stop it! Move the cursor on Baba for a bit. Kinda hard to see them on the white background. Come over here in OBS. Okay, whatever. Oh, maybe I move it back and forward? Oh, look at the cutie little thingy! So cute. Yeah, you gotta move it back and forth. Aww. What a lovely little thing. Hey, I'm gonna try something. What if I capture the window of the Baba friend? Okay, that doesn't look quite right. That's not what I thought it would do. Okay, never mind. Wait, come back, come back. Bloop. Okay, let's check out the sprites folder. Ooh, you can make a keke? Idle, full, 72 by 75. So how do I make Baba into keke? Does the README cover this? Separate the folder names with a comma. Randomize... Wait, what? Equals... In the sprite folder variable... Wait. In the sprite underscore folder variable. In setup.txt. Is that in here? Wait, where's the setup.txt? I don't know where that is. I wanted to turn it into KK, I guess. Well, I guess we can look at the KK sprites. Oh, look at that. Cutie. Here, come join your friend, Baba. Yep, so they walk around. A lot more sprites than you normally see in the game. Okay. They're a little less animated than Baba, I guess. Right-click Baba to open the settings file. Oh, open setup to text. Okay. And then, comma, KK. Save. And then, like, restart. Exit. Yeah, I should have seen that in the right-click menu. There you go. It's right there. Cool. So now we're KK. Pat the KK. Hey, I'm patting you. Yeah. What a cutie. Whee! Boop. There's so many extra friends. GG, Fofo, me. You can even be a skull. You can be a bird sometimes. Well, that was fun. What are we doing next? I guess that's the end. So thanks for watching. Next time, it's the Gibbon Birthday Spectacular. Gibbon's birthday is coming up soon, so she gets to pick what I play next time. And she needs to tell me what she wants me to play, so I can play it. Otherwise, you can just pass if you like. But yes, please do ruminate on it. I'll have a backup if you haven't thought of something. But yeah, either it happens then or it happens the week after. I'm returning to Donkey Kong Fan Games. There is more to be done in that space. So please look forward to it. Okay. And I don't think I have anything else to say. So thank you for watching today. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that my poor performance at puzzles was not too frustrating. But it's been a lot of fun having you all in chat to hang out with me while I try my best, because that's all we can do. Okay, so see you next time. Oh look, it like walks, it knows where things are, and like walks on elements. That's fun. Okay, anyway, bye! Thanks for watching, bye!